Well, good morning out there to everybody. I hope you guys are having a great start to your morning. My voice sounds a little different today. It is not Chris on the radio. It is DJ Pammy, and I am so excited to be here today. And I have the hometown movie guys. Well, today we have a guy. We have Craig. Hello, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's been a while, huh?
Yes. How are things?
Good. It's been a great summer.
Yes, I bet. Where else would you want to go in the summer besides air conditioning?
Perfect, yes.
So I'm thinking the movie theater is probably really busy right now.
It helps.
Yeah, I bet.
That's, beat the heat in an air-conditioned seat.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yes, absolutely. They got, lots of good stuff over there right now. They have their snack bar. It's got quite a bit, in the snack bar itself.
Yeah, we expanded that a bit here before the summertime. So there's hot dogs and nachos, ice cream. So yeah, a little bit of an expanded menu there.
Definitely need ice cream inside there.
It's ridiculous out there.
It is hot.
I know. I had some friends come in yesterday. That's what they were doing. It's too hot at their house. So they come in and watch Mission Impossible.
Perfect. I think that's what my family's doing this weekend is we're going to go watch some movies. It is hot. We've been taking advantage of the beautiful scenery around here in Rim Country, going to a lot of the rivers, but it's time to go watch some movie, I think. So this weekend's perfect for it.
Yeah, it's one of the strongest lineups we've had in a while.
Nice.
With Oppenheimer and Barbie opening up today.
That's what I'm heading for. I'm heading for Barbie.
Barbie.
Yeah, I am.
I'm really curious to see how that one does this weekend.
I'm excited. If you're a Barbie fan, you're going to love it. I just know it. You're going to love it. Look at the two people they picked. I feel it's just so perfect.
Yeah.
If you grew up watching Barbie, which I have, and then I had a daughter who grew up watching every Barbie movie there was possible to watch. She watched it. So we're excited. And if you're a Barbie fan, you're going to be excited.
Well, it did a 22 million last night, which is actually the largest opening for any film this summer.
Wow.
This is beating out Little Mermaid and Indiana Jones, Sound of Freedom, Guardians of the Galaxy, everything. So it's starting out right.
Nice, perfect. Clifford Lane, I almost said Clifford Jones. Clifford Lane, it says, howdy KRIM country, and he also says it looks like a couple people are playing hooky today.
Yeah, we do. We got them skipping out on us here.
Yeah, it happens, but
Yeah.
What movie are you excited about right now that's in there?
Oppenheimer. I
heard a few about that. Tell us a little bit about it if nobody knows right now what that is.
Well, of course, it's about the first atomic bomb, where they detonated this thing, and they weren't really sure what was going to happen. But this is, Christopher Nolan directing this. Christopher Nolan is amazing. Clearly one of the top 5 directors in Hollywood right now. He puts out some good stuff, and that's this looks pretty incredible.
Yeah. And what are the showing times for that one?
Well, 1:30 and 6:30.
Perfect.
Only 2 times on that one. It is it's an epic. It's 3 hours long.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
a long movie.
Hollywood's kind of a lot of these right now. Indiana Jones is 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Man, and you have that one playing right now, don't you?
Mission Impossible is 2 hours and 40 minutes.
My goodness.
Yeah, it's I think we have that's what, October, Killers of the Flower Moon. Martin Scorsese film coming up. That one's 3.5 hours.
Wow.
So yeah, they're normally they try to keep these things around 2 hours, but I don't know, Hollywood's
getting into it.
Pushing these epics, yeah.
Yeah, there's more that they want to put to the stories.
Yeah.
Spread it out a little bit.
I still think they should put an intermission back in the movies, but
yeah,
a lot of the directors are against that. They think it interferes with the artistic integrity of the film. I don't know.
How long has that been since they've done that?
Oh my God. Well, back in the 50s and 60s it was pretty common.
Yeah.
Some of the, Lawrence of Arabia and some of these movies were, 3 out of 10 Commandments. Those were up over 3 hours or close to 3 hours. Yeah, they kind of just had they stopped doing that. I'm not really. I know the studio or the theater owners love it. It gives people a chance to go to the snack bar and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think people need 3 hours, that's a long time.
That is a long time, and it is hard, you know, and if you got kids going into the movies, they drink their sodas pretty fast.
Oh, yeah.
And then they gotta go to the bathroom, and then they gotta have a refill, and then they need some popcorn. And
Yeah, that's completely out for kids, yeah.
so, yeah, that would be nice if they still had that in movies, but I could see, you know, taking it out, I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. I know the theater owners wish they'd put them back in, but
Yeah.
maybe for that Killers of the Flower Moon, it's 3.5, it's,
Is that one playing right now?
no, that comes out later.
Oh,
It's
okay.
October, I think it comes out.
Oh, wow, that's a while away still.
So, yeah, we got a bit of time there. Napoleon is another one that's coming out. It'll be great. It looks incredible, but it's pushing 3 hours too.
Man,
Yeah.
you're right, all of them coming out is quite up there in the
Yeah,
time.
but you know, we do have Elemental, which is a kids movie, 90 minutes. So at least they're keeping the kids movies down a little bit shorter.
Is that in there right now, that kids
Yes.
movie?
Yeah.
And what's that one about?
It's about these cities of fire people and water people and earth people, you know, the different elements. So kind of a romance story, I guess.
Oh, wow.
You know, but it's an animated kids thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like when there's kid movies in there.
Yeah, well, we try to keep, you know, at least one going all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes the studios don't really cooperate with us, and they.
No. It's kind of out of your hands sometimes.
Well, they did Puss in Boots for Christmas, and then it was all the way till, I think, Super Mario Brothers in April was the next kid movie. So there was like 3 months without a kids movie. So, you know, summertime they were a little bit more, you know, we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, August 2nd.
Oh,
Coming up
that's
in
going to
a
be
week
a
and a half.
good one.
Another one, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
So, like I said, they keep kids stuff in the summertime anyway.
Nice. And what else is playing in there right now?
Well, like I said, we got a bunch of big ones, and yeah, let's go do Sound of Freedom.
Okay.
It's just done amazing up here.
Nice.
You know, it's not the best or the easiest, I guess, subject matter. You know, it's child trafficking.
Oh,
So it's an important film too.
yeah.
You know, getting out there and raising some awareness on this, and it's sad that this is seems to be accelerating.
Yeah.
It's getting worse, not better.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, something like this, at least to, you know, raise awareness of it, I guess is kind of the first step on something like that.
Yeah, to educate people on, you know, what's happening around you and just things that you can watch and be aware of. And, you know, maybe, yeah, it is a rough subject
Yes.
to get into and make a movie about, but it's probably really good for people to watch and be aware and educated on, you know, what that is out there, and it's still happening every day.
Well, it's been well accepted. I mean, you're not just here in Payson, but nationally also. It's been number 1, number 2 pitcher, kind of going back and forth. So yeah, it's done a lot of money. So people are coming out to see it, and you know, like I said, if that equates to, you know, more awareness, that's a good thing.
Yeah. And did that one just come today?
No,
No.
July 2nd.
Oh, it's been there.
Yeah, yeah, we're on 3 weeks, still going strong. Yeah.
Nice. And it's doing pretty good in here?
Oh, it's doing great. By far our number 1 pitcher.
Nice.
You know, like I said, it's been kind of 1, 2, 3 nationally too, though. So it's hanging in there.
Good. Right on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out and see that, and if you guys haven't, you know, you probably should go check it out yourselves too. Just educate yourselves, people around you, and if somebody doesn't wanna watch it, maybe you can let them know what it's about and some things to be aware of.
Like I said, it's an important film.
Yeah.
I think.
Sounds like it.
It's, you know, if we kind of keep that all in perspective and you know, there's always, you know, you hate to say it, but there's always political things that come up with pretty much almost any movie that comes out now.
I think political things come with anything nowadays.
Yes.
So we just have to steer away from those and, you know, and kind of just.
Well, it's really, you know, in the film industry, it's really tough, you know, because these things do come up, and it's just, you know, on something like this, I mean, it's about protecting kids. You know, so that should be the focus there.
Yeah, it should. And we should leave the politics out of that one for sure, definitely, but it's not going to. But that's, what are you gonna do about it?
There's always something.
Absolutely. You know, that new Indiana Jones movie.
Yes.
That's coming today, right?
Oh, no.
Or has it been out already?
You're behind.
I am behind. I haven't been on there. I haven't been watching movies or nothing, I'm telling you.
No, that came out June 30th.
Nice.
Yeah, so
So it's been in there a couple weeks too.
A few weeks, yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, my husband told me when I told him I was interviewing you guys today, he said, oh my God, we have to go watch that. He looked it up, all the movies, and it's like, we just haven't thought about the movie theater in a minute. We've been so busy working, and summer coming, and the kids out of school, and
these are all big blockbuster type films that they spend hundreds of millions putting together, and it shows up on the screen. Indiana Jones is one, it's done great here. I think it's done better in pacing than it has nationally. There's some critical stuff with it, kind of goes back and forth, but everyone up here has really enjoyed it.
Good.
Yeah. It's another one that, well, it's been Sound of Freedom, and then Indiana Jones. Just got Mission Impossible 7, the new Tom Cruise film, that's just amazing also.
Mission Impossible 7. My goodness, 7 of those.
Yeah. This is part 1 of a 2-parter.
Oh.
But Tom Cruise is really, people have different opinions on Tom Cruise,
Yeah.
but clearly the #1 stunt actor of all time.
Oh, yeah.
And no one even comes close to what this guy does. Hanging off of buildings and the sides of airplanes, and on this one there's a big jump that he does off a cliff. That he actually rides a motorcycle off a ramp that's set up on top of a cliff, drops the bike, free falls for a bit, and pulls his chute. And he did these stunts. He actually jumped a motorcycle off a cliff.
Oh, wow.
So he's it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. So
and that one it's been in a while, or it just came out?
Last week.
Last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you haven't got out there is a number 7. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a 2-part one.
A 2-part. Yeah, this one's good too. They threw, of course, Mission Impossible, so it's kind of crime drama type thing, but there's some comedy in this one too.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So there's definitely some laughs in it. Worth seeing for sure.
Yeah, he always has some kind of he always has a little bit of laughter in some of his movies, so I enjoy him as an actor. He's definitely one of my top favorites.
Well, that's another argument there, that he is the top actor in Hollywood right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's probably a valid point. Last year was Maverick, Top Gun, that just dominated the box office.
Oh my goodness, that movie, that was an amazing movie.
We had it for 4 months.
Yeah,
It was
in there for a long time.
It was the longest running film.
They made sure everybody had a chance to watch that one.
It just kept going.
Yeah,
it just kept going. So yeah.
There was people in our town that went and watched that 2 to 3 times.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Tina was one of them.
Yeah. Well, that's one that, talking like Sound of Freedom, you're probably not going to go see that twice. Maybe, but with the subject matter. But yeah. Top Gun, that's definitely one 2-3 times for sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. That is a really good one. I loved it in the movie theater. Just being, I kind of got a little closer because last time we talked to Tina on the radio, she was telling me, I really want you to experience a little closer. So I moved just a little closer. I like to be at the complete top.
Right.
So I did go a little closer, not all the way to the bottom like she wanted me to do, but I did go closer, and wow, what an experience,
These are, Mission Impossible is in that, same type of category.
Mm-hmm.
With all the stunts that they're doing in this thing. It's definitely a stunt-driven film.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, pretty incredible stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting. What is another movie that's in there right now that we haven't talked about?
What we got? Indiana Jones, Elemental.
About those, and
Mission
good kids
Impossible,
movie
Sound
out
of
there right
Freedom.
now, Elemental.
Yeah, I think that's it. Well then, Oppenheimer and Barbie coming in today.
Nice.
The 2 new ones.
That's good.
Barbie was at $150 million to make it.
Wow. To make the
To
movie?
make the movie, 150, which by Hollywood standards is not over the top.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer, they spent $100 million. So we'll see how they do. Barbie pulled in $23 million last night. They're expecting over $100 million this weekend.
Wow.
So
Yeah, it's gonna be, so many different things of Barbie coming out right now too. They just it's just blowing up.
Well, that's there's a shortage of pink paint right now because of Barbie.
I could imagine.
It wasn't that far. But no, this is one, Warner Brothers has really pumped a lot of money into this. Their marketing campaign has been pretty impressive.
Yeah. I bet the marketing campaign is outrageous right now for Barbie. There's just so many different things coming out, and they even have this show that they made where it's a Barbie dream house makeover. And they bring these people in and they build Barbie houses. And so can you imagine how much pink paint is going into all these different houses?
Right.
And yeah, we have a shortage on pink paint right now. So, man.
Well, it makes a difference, these marketing campaigns, and that's one of the things that really affects the budget too, on a film, and we've talked about budgets a lot, on the radio here, and it's kind of hard to pin those numbers down, and that marketing campaign is part of that, and we'll see, the studios look, a week in, if the movie's tanking out, they're going to pull their marketing.
Oh yeah.
They won't spend any more money on that. If it's still doing good, then they're going to put more money into it. So, so that stuff affects it. And of course, advertising isn't cheap.
No. Yeah, everybody knows that. It is expensive, but, I hope everybody can make it out to the movies this weekend. It's going to be a great weekend for the movies.
Like I said, this is an incredible lineup we have right now. These movies are all going to be, blockbusters. These are all big films.
Good. Nice. I love when it's just every movie in there is just going to keep you on the side of, the end of your chair kind of movies. And I like that. Again, there is a kids movie in there. If you want to take the kids out to the movies this weekend, they do have ice cream, which is, I keep going back to the ice cream because what a perfect thing to put in the movie theater in Arizona.
So bad outside right now.
Oh, man.
It is.
I just have to thank EPS for, the electricity and AC, and I just keep being grateful for that because it is hot.
Yeah.
It is hot. So if you want to get out there and you've, taking advantage of everything you can take advantage of in Rim Country, the movie theater is definitely one of those places you can go.
That's it right now. Yeah, it is.
And they have the farmer's market on Saturdays, so, right after the farmer's market, head over to the movies. It's perfect area.
Oh, yeah. Saturday's a big one. Love the farmer's market.
Yeah, do you guys get pretty busy in there? I always wondered if everybody traveled in there afterwards or just went home with all their stuff.
It didn't really affect us too much.
No.
Yeah, they're out of it by noon, so that's pretty good. And they're doing great over there too. This year's farmer's market's been.
It has been a good year for Rim Country. This summer's really picking up for Rim Country, and all the people coming in to Rim Country and visiting. Thank you for visiting, and we appreciate it. And
you have to leave Phoenix.
Huh?
You have to leave Phoenix now.
Absolutely. My daughter lives in Phoenix, and in Mesa, 118 the other day.
Yeah.
She said they went out to the swimming pool, and she was so excited to go to the swimming pool, and it was like bubbling. It was so high. I was like, you're being dramatic, and she's like, no, it's basically bubbling like like a hot tub or something. But
I grew up down there. You have to jump in the swimming pool. You go to the deep end, to the very bottom.
You might get a little cold down there.
Yeah, there's a layer of cold water down there. But that was it. Otherwise, just the swimming pool's 98 degrees. It's awful.
Yes. But we do have a lot of, nice areas here in Rim Country that we've been taking advantage of and just going and enjoying the water.
Yeah.
Because we have some really nice swimming pools out here.
We do.
So, we appreciate you guys listening to us and, get out there, watch some movies if you can, enjoy the movie theater. We miss Andy and Tina today. They'll be back next week?
Should be.
All right. Yeah, Chris will be back on the radio next week, so I was glad to take over. I miss being on radio.
Yeah, it's fun, huh?
Been a while.
It's fun.
It's been a couple months since I've been on the radio, which is weird for me. But yeah,
this is your first time over here.
Yeah, well, I did come over here when we first got the new location, and I got to talk on the radio for a couple days, and then it got back to where I needed to go and do the other jobs that I picked up, so. Keeping myself busy though, and that's all you can do nowadays, right?
Yep.
Well, I guess it's getting close to time to wrap it up.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, well, you guys have a great day out there, and hopefully everybody can make it out to the movies. Stay cool. that's really what you can say, stay cool.
Stay cool.
I had to watch